Information management. The data everywhere. The world contains an unimaginably vast amount of digital information which is getting ever vaster, ever more rapidly. This makes it possible to do many things that previously could not be done before. Information can bring tons of benefits. Examples include spot business trends, preventing diseases, and combating crime. Information also creates new problems. For example, 1. The kinds of information created globally already exceeds the available storage space. 2. Ensuring data security and protecting privacy is becoming harder as the information multiplies and is shared ever more widely around the world. The world is now more overwhelmed by information than one can ever imagine, from business to science, and from government to the arts. Scientists and computer engineers have coined a new term for the phenomenon, big data. Now the information and data is interchangeably used as the two are increasingly difficult to tell apart. For example, Oracle, IBM, and Microsoft between them have spent more than $15 billion on buying software firms in specializing in data management and analytics. Information management systems. Information management systems are systems that organize, manage, store, and present abstract sets of data known as information objects. There are many types of information systems, and far too many to list. More types of information systems are being developed as the digital age progresses and we find new ways to organize and present information as technology progresses. Keep in mind, not all information management systems are coherent. Information objects are digital. For example, many organizations will still have legacy or pre-digital systems to organize storage rooms with bankers' boxes full of files. Types of information management systems. Some technical types. Data management systems are a type of information management system. In the modern era, the most common representations of these come in the form of databases. Databases generally store information objects with short strings of text or integers, like the tree example, but can store complex data such as audio or video in some cases. Some of the challenges that systems face in the modern era is the ability to scale in a distributed computing environment across many servers with large datasets. Hadoop and Elasticsearch are some examples of modern data management systems. Business intelligence. Definition of business intelligence. Business intelligence is the tools that allow the corporation to access information that will aid in their strategic planning for the future. These systems allow a company to gather, store, access, and analyze corporate data to aid in decision-making. Businesses like Best Buy use this information to determine that 7% of their customers account for 43% of their sales. This allows them to reorganize their store to better suit the need of the 7%. The con of using business intelligence is that in order for the companies to collect these large amounts of data, they have to use a wide variety of software programs such as Excel Access and other various databases that may be specific for different departments. Using different programs makes it difficult to retrieve information in a timely manner and to perform analysis of the data. Knowledge matters. Many people are familiar with common corporate titles such as Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, and Chief Operations Officer. Information management has created a need for new executive-level positions that allow companies to grow their information into usable knowledge. These officers are in charge of organizing, improving, and protecting a company's knowledge resources. The three titles we are interested in today are the Chief Knowledge Officer, Chief Learning Officer, and Chief Privacy Officer. The Chief Knowledge Officer's main responsibility is to manage the flow of information within a company by identifying relevant information and ensuring it gets into the right hands in an efficient and timely manner. The Chief Learning Officer's main concern is the growth of knowledge within an organization. They foster this growth by coordinating employee training programs and introducing policies that is conducive to new knowledge production. For example, a CLO might be interested in implementing something similar to Google's innovation time off policy, wherein they allow their engineers to spend 20% of their work time on projects that interest them. This policy has led to the creation of notable services such as Gmail, Google News, Orkut, and Google AdSense. The CPO, the Chief Privacy Officer, is charge of privacy controls and protocols within a company. They can also act as an organization's PR person when it comes to privacy-related issues. For instance, in response to Facebook's recent trouble with users' privacy, they have created a feature called Ask Our CPO, where you can message their CPO, Aaron Agon, directly. Handling data. As information grows, the human minds are limited to what they store and process. Our minds can only hold up to 7 pieces of information in the short term. We can deal with only 4 concepts or relationships at once. Since knowledge became so specialized, it requires more knowledge to grasp the whole picture. If a person wants to learn climate change, it requires meteorology, chemistry, economics, and law. In today's world, the challenge of being a doctor from a century ago has greatly changed. Doctors 100 years ago were expected to keep up with medicine, but since then, a doctor needs to be familiar with the 10,000 diseases, 3,000 plus drugs, and more than 1,000 lab tests. Epidemiology alone takes over 21 hours of work a day just to keep up with the expanding world. The age of big data, as more data is comprised, more algorithms, hardware, and software will be doing the thinking, the storing, and the writing for people. But what's the risk? Well, for every success made with algorithms, there has been many failures. For example, the 2009 terrorist attack in Detroit. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you.